there, how are you? My name is Isabella. Do you have an appointment? Okay, you have an appointment with Cupid to find your perfect Valentine's date. Okay, great. Well, we can definitely help you with that. So, before you meet with Cupid, I am Isabella. I am the head of Cupid's love team. So, you will be answering a variety of questions, just, from what kind of person you're attracted to, what your ideal first date is, what your ideal date for Valentine's is, kind of what you're looking for from your Valentine. So we have people that seek out our services just to have someone to spend Valentine's with. We have someone that's hoping that this Valentine will progress into a long-term relationship. So we have a wide variety of different kinds of things that people are looking for, and we are here to help you find whatever it is you are looking for. So you'll answer my questions, and then after I feel that I kind of have a good idea of what kind of Valentine you are looking for, I will then send my notes to Cupid, and you will meet with Cupid, and he will show you some of your Valentine options. Okay, so let's get started. So you do look a little nervous, and I just want to say there's nothing to worry about. We're very friendly and open here at Cupid's Love Headquarters. We just want to help you find that special someone to spend your Valentine's with. Also, I have this box of Valentine's chocolates that maybe you'd like one or two or as many as you'd like. Okay, let me get you a few. Do you prefer a gold heart or a red heart? One of each. Then here you go. And if you want any more, just let me know, and I can definitely get you some more. So just enjoy your Valentine's candy, and we'll get started. Okay. So let's start with your name. Okay. Can you spell that for me? Spell that last name for me. Okay, very pretty. And age. Okay, date of birth. Okay. Address. Okay. And is there a distance cutoff for how far away you want your Valentine to be from you? Okay, so no more than 15 miles. Okay. Yeah, no, it's very common for people to not want their Valentine or anyone really that they meet through our dating service to live very far away. It's totally understandable. People have busy lives. They don't want to be driving 2 hours to see their special someone. They want to, ideally find someone that's only a few miles away, so it makes it easier to spend time with them. But of course, we do have plenty of couples that are long distance. We've helped people find people in other countries that they are very happy in their long distance relationship with. Yeah, so it's all personal preference. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay, so next, let me see. What did you do last year for Valentine's? Okay, so you just kind of spent it at home by yourself. Well, you spent it with your dog then. Couldn't have been that terrible. Okay. And what would you ideally like to be doing this Valentine's? Oh, that sounds like a really nice night. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay, and what is your ideal first date? And Valentine's is in a couple days, but do you want your Valentine to meet up with you before Valentine's to make sure it's a good match, or do you want your first date to be on Valentine's? Okay, so we'll make the first date on Valentine's. You're okay with that? Okay. And can you describe sort of physically, do you have a type, or what sort of physical features are you most attracted to? It's not a shallow question, we're all attracted to something, so just, this is confidential, just to the best of your ability, describe kind of what you usually are attracted to in someone. Okay. Okay, good. You're being very descriptive. That makes it very helpful for Cupid. Okay, perfect. Now, what personality traits are most important to you? Yes, that's definitely very important. Any career preferences? Okay. Now that sounds good. We have plenty of people that are in jobs similar to what you're describing right now. A lot of hardworking, driven people come to us. So we'll definitely find you someone like that. Okay, perfect. Can you tell me a little bit about your background? Where were you born? Okay. Tell me about your family. Do you want someone that's close to their family? Some people actually prefer people that aren't that close with their family. Just when it comes to holidays and stuff, it just makes it easier when deciding whose family to spend it with. But obviously there are plenty of people that make it a priority of theirs to find someone who is close with their family. It's all preference. Okay, good. What is your highest level of education? Wow, that's very impressive. Good for you. Does level of education matter to you? Okay. Good. Very good. Tell me a little bit about your interests. What do you like to do? Oh, we have plenty of people that do that, so that'll be easy to match you up with someone. Good. What can you normally be found doing on a Saturday night? Okay. And are you looking for someone that has a large group of friends, small group of friends? Do you want to become friends ideally with their friends, or do you want someone that is more kind of open to becoming part of your friend group? Okay. No, that's totally fine. There's really no right or wrong answer when it comes to these questions. It's all personal preference. Do you have any siblings? Okay. And are they married, dating, single? That's your oldest? Okay. What about children? Are you open to dating someone that has a child? Okay. What about someone that is divorced? Again, you're not a bad person for saying no. There's someone out there for everyone. So if these are just, if you just feel that you'd rather be with someone that's never been married before, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, good. Let's see, what else? Do you have a certain kind of style or vibe that you're into? Yeah, like, do you like, in the past, have you dated significant others that are more preppy or edgy? Kind of what style, if any, are you most into? Okay. And how would you describe your own style? What's your opinion on the idea that opposites attract? Okay. What about any dietary restrictions? Okay. Would it bother you if your partner had dietary restrictions? What if they were a vegetarian or vegan? Would that bother you? Okay. Okay. Also, so as far as your Valentine, are you looking for a long-term partner, or are you just looking for someone to spend Valentine's with? Okay. So that is one of the most important questions, because the last thing we would want to do is set someone up with someone that is not looking for the same thing as them. Yeah, that would just make the evening potentially very awkward. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Do you like to read? What's the last book that you read? Okay. Are you religious? What religion do you follow? Is it important to be with someone who is also religious? And do you prefer them to be the same religion as you? Okay. And as far as political views, do you follow politics? Okay. And what are your political views? I know this question's always kind of awkward. Okay. Is it important to find someone who has the same political views as you? That's the answer we get most of the time. Okay. Perfect. Very good. Is it important to be with someone that stays up on current events, watches the news? Are you a big fan of music? Okay. Favorite band, favorite artist? Okay. Very good. Favorite holiday? Would you be willing to spend your favorite holiday? Would you be willing to spend your favorite holiday with your Valentine or your significant other's family? Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Is it important for you to be with someone right now that sees themselves in kind of a similar situation in 5 years? Okay. Is your view on life to sort of live in the moment, or are you a planner? Do you like to kind of know exactly what your goals are and what you're doing at every moment? Somewhere in between? Okay. How important is it for you to be with someone that is kind of similar when it comes to being more go with the flow or being more of kind of like a strict planner? Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. What are your thoughts on moving or living somewhere else? Say your partner has a job opportunity in a different state. Would you be willing to relocate, or what would be your feelings about something like that? Okay. So willing to relocate to a different state. What about if they had an opportunity in a different country? Okay, so that's a no. No matter where? Okay. Do you have any pets? What are your thoughts on a partner that has an animal? Any preference on what kind of animal? And I forgot to ask, are you currently living in a home, apartment? Okay. What are your thoughts on your partner's living situation? Do you mind if a partner has roommates or still lives at home? Okay. No, those answers are all great. I will email this information over to Cupid right now, and he will meet with you in a few minutes. Yep. So, how this works is we kind of submit our answers into the system, and it comes up with matches based on your responses. So, it'll come up with maybe someone who matched with 50% of the things that you said, 60, 70. Sometimes people do find matches that can be all the way up to 95% match. So that's someone that answered very similar to 95% of the questionnaire. That is rarer, but usually we'll find matches that are 75 to 80% matches. Those are considered very high and very likely to be a very compatible and healthy relationship. And even then, we've had very successful relationships with couples that matched 50% of questions. Yeah, usually anything lower than 40%, we don't typically put people together. But I mean, it's happened before. Yeah, so we try to find people that match highly. And there are certain questions in the questionnaire that count higher than other things. So a question that would be ranked higher on importance would be, a question like, would you be willing to relocate for a partner? And something that's lower on the scale of importance is, do you enjoy reading? So yeah, each question is scaled and weighed differently, but the scale and system for how we rank our questions is highly, highly accurate, and it is a method that has been working for us for decades. So no worries, we know exactly what we're doing, but you just wait there. I'm gonna go get Cupid, and we will bring you into his office very shortly, and I promise you, you're going to have a very great Valentine's Day, okay? You will not be leaving here without your perfect Valentine. Okay, so I will be right back.